You can't talk about the founding of country music without mentioning Loretta Lynn, the coal miner's daughter who grew up poor in Kentucky. You might think that fame, money, and adoration would have brought the songstress happiness, but what many casual fans don't know is that her life was far from perfect. Here's Loretta Lynn's tragic story. Lynn's husband Oliver, whose nicknames were Mooney for his favorite drink moonshine, and Do, as in Doolittle, often made Lynn's life a living hell.
If he hit me once, I hit him twice. He knew it too.
But after 50 years of this, why didn't you just divorce him?
I loved him.
Mooney left her when she was pregnant with their first child. He was gone when she gave birth to their son Jack. He even slept with her brother's wife, according to CBS News. It's perhaps one of country music's most bittersweet stories that Lynn's first #1 hit was 1967's Don't Come Home with Drinking, an obvious nod to Mooney's habits. According to the CMT show Inside Fame Loretta Lynn, Mooney disappeared for 2 weeks early in Lynn's life as a mother, and she and her children survived on dandelions and games she shot in her own backyard.
You got 4 kids, one right after the other. The man should take care of you better. And of course, at his age too, he was, liked to run around quite a bit.
Lynn had 4 children by the time she reached her mid-20s. She would go on to have 2 more, plus 3 miscarriages, and to write a hit song as a tribute to the birth control pill. The song The Pill, an instant feminist anthem, was banned by a host of radio stations and denounced by several Christian leaders as sacrilegious, but attempts to censor the tune only made it more popular. According to NPR, Lynn admitted in interviews that she would have loved having access to the pill as a young woman. In fact, she said she would have eaten the pills like popcorn, but in her memoir, Coal Miner's Daughter, she claims to have grown up largely ignorant of reproductive matters, writing, "I never knew where babies came from until it happened to me." Teenage motherhood was difficult for her. It wore her down, and she didn't get much help from her husband, who, when Lynn took to the road to tour, hired a nanny to do the hard work instead of doing it himself. Lynn has lived through almost unimaginable loss. In 1963, she said goodbye to her friend and mentor Patsy Cline, who died in a plane crash, according to PBS. Her son Jack Benny died in 1984, having struck his head on a rock while attempting to cross a river on his horse. In 1996, Lynn's husband Mooney died of congestive heart failure after a 4-year battle with the disease. In 2013, her daughter Betty Sue succumbed to emphysema. 3 years later, Jack Benny's oldest son, Jeffrey, died unexpectedly on the family ranch in Tennessee. Some might say that Lynn's career as a country music artist was aided by these tragic losses. It's true that Lynn's songs often sprung directly from her own life and experience, but according to CMT Inside Fame, she often told her daughters that she would have rather been a nobody who had more time with her family and friends. Lynn wrote 14 songs that were, to varying degrees, banned from the radio because of their sensitive and controversial subject matter. According to Taste of Country, the first song to offend the delicate feelings of mid-century American DJs was Fist City, in which Lynn warns another woman that if she keeps pursuing her man, the other woman would get a right hook in the kisser. The Pill, her love letter to contraception and the freedom it gives the women who take it, also caused a stir in the country music community. So did Rated X, Don't Come Home with Drinking, One's on the Way, and Wings Upon Your Horns. Lynn has always written songs about real life and real problems and authentic situations, and that has made a number of people uncomfortable. She told the Wall Street Journal, "Sometimes I write songs in a way where they can't play them." Over the course of her long life, Loretta Lynn has fought many battles. Her most recent one has been with the tabloids, whose stable of sleazy writers keep insisting she is either dead, dying, or being thrown in a home by her uncaring family. In response to one such rumor, Lynn wrote on her Facebook page that she'd had enough of it, saying, "Well, through the years, they've said I'm broke, homeless, cheating, drinking, gone crazy, terminally ill, and even dead. Poor things can't ever get it right. I'm about an inch from taking them to Fist City." Lynn is alive and well and still making music. In 2016, she collaborated with Willie Nelson. In 2018, she put out a new album titled Wouldn't It Be Great? And she's always working on the next song. We can't wait to hear what she does next. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more grunge videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.